Made it to Antarctica.
American explorer Colin O'Brady tonight on the ground in Antarctica.
You know, it's pretty bare bones and gorgeous.
Making final preparations to do something he says no human has ever done. Crossing the entire continent from ice shelf to ice shelf, solo and unsupported.
I'm really curious if I can go back and push myself not just farther in distance than I went last time, but actually sort of in a spiritual context, mind, body, soul. To me, there's no better proving ground for that than Antarctica.
Here I go.
In 2018, the 40-year-old became the first person to cross Antarctica minus the ice shelves without the aid of a snow kite.
Oh my God. This is harder than I ever dreamed possible.
His new route is about twice as long, 1,800 miles, or roughly the same distance from New York City to Boulder, Colorado, and he'll face up to 60-mile-per-hour winds and negative 30-degree temperatures.
When I basically pass the 900th mile, every step that I take beyond that is actually farther than anybody has ever gone solo, unsupported, and human-powered in Antarctica.
O'Brady will haul a 500-pound sled packed with everything he needs: food, fuel, and just one pair of clothes.
Only one pair of underwear that I'm putting on at the beginning, and they'll still be on my body, you know, come the other side of the continent. It's not pretty out there. It's like standing inside the belly of the ping pong ball, just like white in every single direction, so disorienting.
This is O'Brady's sixth time in Antarctica. During his last trip, a fall into a crevasse had near fatal consequences.
So I do have a satellite phone for emergencies that I can call. That said, it's not like calling an Uber. As we know, the stakes are real. You know, it's say, hey, if you're in that bad a shape and the storm doesn't clear, you know, we might be coming there and to pick up your body.
Are you scared?
You know, fear is not the top of my mind's eye. You know, people like to say, like, Colin, are you afraid of dying? And, you know, in short, yes, I'm definitely afraid of dying. But when I really put my head on the pillow at night, what I'm more afraid of is not fully living.
But danger's old hat for O'Brady. Almost 2 decades ago, a bad accident in Thailand burned nearly a quarter of his body.
I wouldn't wish the burn accident, you know, my worst enemy. That said, recovering from it gave me so much strength.
Oh my God.
You know, when I'm out there in the middle of Antarctica and the storms are raging, I still have this place I can go to my mind, and it's like, yeah, but you're on your feet, you're walking, you're moving. You know, it could be a lot worse.
He'll be filming his journey for an upcoming Netflix documentary.
They'll fly to the edge of the ice and, you know, film me being dropped off, but they don't stay out there on the ice. As the plane takes off, I'm out there alone.
For roughly 110 days, Colin O'Brady will battle the coldest, windiest place on Earth, chasing not just a record, but the farthest reaches of what's possible.
It's like the full human emotion all wrapped up in one, to be there alone in the vulnerability and surviving in such a wild and extreme place.
And Chloe Melas joins us now in studio. Chloe, this is a fascinating story. I can't imagine what he's going through. I was curious about nights there. I mean, how does this guy sleep? What does he think about? And you were telling me there are no nights.
Well, not right now, because it is summer in the southern hemisphere right now, Tom. So what does he do to try to go to sleep at night when it's daylight? They actually call the phenomenon midnight sun is the nickname. He actually has a beanie that he just pulls down over his eyes. Why not an eye mask? Well, I spoke to his team today, and they said it's just an extra thing to carry, and he has such limited amount of space in that 500-pound sled.
Does he get lonely?
You know, he does have a way to communicate with loved ones back home through a satellite phone. Perhaps once a day when he checks in, he can send a picture potentially in, and that's how you can follow along on social media. But he says that he's in complete silence. He calls it infinite love.
Wow.
And this is all going to be documented for that Netflix journey.
No, I'm hooked. I definitely want to watch. Chloe, thanks for bringing us the story. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.